Here I come. Everything changes. Nothing remains without change. Buddha. March 2017, the night before the monastery. I'm not a selfie guy, not even close. Don't get me wrong. I'm as vain as the next guy. But how many times can you look at your own picture? I just don't get it. But here I was, standing in my living room, staring at my hair, about to take a selfie. I checked myself in the mirror and pulled my hair back as tight as it could go to see what it was going to look like. I wasn't so sure about this. I turned my head to the left and got a profile view, and it wasn't much better. I grabbed my phone and flipped the camera so I could get a nice tight shot of just my head. Snap, snap. And then I took my finger and tried to block out where my hair was, but it still wasn't doing the trick. I needed something else. I went to the App Store and searched for Make Me Bald. I scrolled through the numerous options and decided on Baldify, Go Bald, 99 cents. Secretly, I was hoping I'd look so ridiculous I wouldn't do it, but the clock was ticking. Jessica, my wife's hairstylist, was on her way over. She comes to our house to cut Sarah's hair about once a month, and I usually piggyback a trim off it. I called her earlier in the day for an emergency appointment. Finally, the app downloaded. Just as I clicked it open, I heard the front door open and shut. "Hello, honey, I'm home," Sarah said, and so is Jessica. While my wife kissed our 4 lovely children hello, Jessica transformed our bathroom into a pop-up salon. I put the phone in my pocket and sat down in the chair. I realized I just wasted 99 cents on the app. Jessica wrapped me in a black smock, and I looked at myself in the mirror. I have curly blonde hair that's been a bit unruly. It's been my trademark since I was a kid. It's like my version of Madonna's beauty mark, Fonzie's jacket, or Nelly's Band-Aid back in the day. It's my thing. I've always worn a headband or ski hat with my blonde locks leaking out. But though the decision was a drastic one, I've made up my mind. I was going bald. "Sarah," I yelled, "it's go time." I needed my wife to watch. This was an emotional moment, and I wanted her support. Sarah walked into the bathroom with a pretzel rod hanging from her mouth like a cigar. "Tell me this again, sweetie," she said. "Why in the world are you shaving your head?" "Because it's required." "Required? I'm going to a monastery, silly." "This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Don't you think you're being a bit extreme, Jesse?" "Extreme? Not at all. I have to do it. No hair is basic monastery 101. Going with a mop of hair would be disrespectful." Sarah snapped off a bite of her pretzel. "I can't believe I signed up for this," she said. "I really can't believe I signed up for this." There must have been an echo in the room, but it's a known fact in our marriage that when Sarah tells me about something that bothers her, she says it twice. Sort of like Jimmy 2 times in Goodfellas, except Sarah isn't an Italian mobster. She's my primary. "I know, honey," I said, "and that's why I love you." "Fire it up, Jessica," she said with another chomp of her pretzel. "Shave it all off." Jessica plugged in the razor and flipped it on. It sounded like a swarm of angry bees. I closed my eyes when the electric buzz went next to my ear. I felt the cold metal teeth touch the skin at the base of my skull. Jessica slowly slid the electric razor up to the top of my head. I looked down to see my blonde locks bounce off the smock and hit the ground in a little hairy pile. I closed my eyes again, and when I opened them, I looked more like Walter White from Breaking Bad than a monk in the movie Gandhi. Sarah and I spent the next hour staring at my shaved head. Not really, but I kept taking a peek in the mirror while we got the kids ready for bed. We have 4. All of them are under the age of 7, so organization and efficiency are keys to success. We devised a kind of human car wash. Sarah takes our 2 3-year-old boys in the bath and helps them. She washes, they splash. Then she passes them over to the tub to me, where I towel dry them, apply their pull-ups, and put on their PJs.